G'day boys, today we'll be covering everything you need to know about Escape from Tarkov Arena in the newest update where they added custom preset kits. It's an exciting time where we're actually able to customize what we want in Arena. We're not having to play only. We'll be going through how to install the game, how to set it up, explaining the leveling of guns, how the armory works, daily tasks, game modes, custom presets and how they work, how to customize your weapons and armor, how to calculate Metascore, how to balance a kit when it's slightly over meta points, best stims to use. Also, I'll show you 3 of my current favorite custom presets in Escape from Tarkov Arena. Boys, buckle in here. We've got a bit of a ride here, but trust me, lads, it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be covering everything in high detail. Please, boys, if you have any other questions, throw them in the comments below. I'll be responding to every single comment on this video. Don't forget, everybody, for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and like the video, boys, to help your lad out. Arena is getting so much better with the new changes they're making. Enjoy the rest of the video, boys. Cheers. To download Escape from Tarkov Arena, type into Google battlestategames. First link should be Escape from Tarkov. Click on the link. It'll take you to this page. Register an account and then go down here to purchase, and it will redirect you to a new screen. This is the standard edition of Arena, and you'll be able to purchase. To install the game, go to your account. Once you open your account up, scroll down to the bottom and click install, and it will download the launcher onto your PC, and then you will be able to download the game from the launcher there. When you launch Escape from Tarkov Arena, it'll ask you to select either a USEC or a bear operator. You get to choose. The difference in Arena is simply bears have Russian voice lines, USECs have English voice lines. Once you've loaded into the main menu, you need to set up your settings. I have a video pinned at the top right corner of the video now. Click on that, set up your settings, and then come back to the video. For those of you who have your settings already set up, we can move on to the next step. We then need to make a custom preset. On the left-hand side of the screen, click on Presets. It'll bring you to this screen here. At the top of the screen, you can see 4 options: Assault, Enforcer, Scout, Marksman. Assault is your kit that has mid-tier armor and mid-tier ammo with solid gun builds. Enforcer has high-tier armor and low-tier ammo. Scout has low-tier armor and high-tier ammo. And Marksman is obviously for DMRs, bolt actions, and any long-range weapons. This has low tier armor and high tier ammo. Show you an example of a pre-made kit. This is what it will look like. You will have your gun modified, your helmet, headset, rig, ammo, and meds. For those of you who are new to Arena that have not created a custom preset yet, we'll be able to do that right now. So down the bottom here, click on plus. We're going to create a kit. At the bottom left here, you can see Metascore values. We have firepower, defense, and utility, and a total Metascore down the bottom. Your goal is to create a kit that fits between the ranges 11,000 and 13,000 Metascore. Each item has a Metascore value. As you can see, at the top of each weapon, there is a number. To start off making the kit, you need to select a weapon. We'll start with the G36. You will then have a selection of armor. You will not have all of these unlocked at the same time. We're going to select Korund. You will then need to select a helmet. We're going to select the ULAC. You will then need to select a headset. We're going to go Tactical Sports. You'll then need to select a rig. I'm just going to select a simple Triton rig. The next step here, as you can see down the bottom, each item that is added up so far is currently at 8,975. As you can see, we are still not in the green zone yet. We still need to add magazines to the gun and modify the weapon. Come to the top of the screen here where it says mods, and you have magazines. We're going to add 2 magazines for the example, and we're going to select the ammo. The best ammo is always going to be on the left-hand side of the ammo selection screen. So in this class, SOST has the highest pen damage for the class. We're going to put SOST and drag it on top of the magazines, as you can see here. And for medication, we can always change these things out. For the case of this example, I'm going to use Trimadol, Prefatorin, and P22. The combination of Trimadol and P22 is great for the initial round as it gives a painkiller effect and reduces gun pinch. Gun pinch is the effect of when you get shot, your gun sometimes reaches the sky. You can also discard items that you don't need. To modify the weapon, you go on the left hand side of it where it shows a modding tab, the little gear with the plus. You're going to click on that. It's going to take you to this screen here where you can modify the weapon. We're going to begin to modify the weapon. We'll put an SE grip on. We will change this to a G36 NATO. We cannot install that. and the magazine at the same time. So we're going to swap that out, put that on. We're going to put on the larger magazines here, 60 rounder. We are then going to put on an optic. We're going to go with the standard holographic. We then need to select a different handguard. As you can see, the current handguard I've equipped has one more recoil. When you hover over all of the attachments, you will see a stat bar. It will tell you the recoil value. You can also click the drop down to check all of the muzzles here. You will see each one shows the positives and negatives of each attachment. You can also equip lasers. For this example, I'll keep this gun build very simple. We're going to go back, save the changes. So now we have a gun build. We now need to drag the ammo on top of the gun to pack the weapon. As you can see, we are currently over the required value for this class to be playable. Once you have exceeded the required value, the first steps I take is to remove a rear plate out of the armor. So currently we have a level 5 plate on the rear. We're going to drop that down to a class 4 plate. We're going to save changes. As you can see, it is now just within the green zone with SOST in the magazines. The gun has been modified. We have armor, and as you can see, it is just short of 13,000. It is at 12,977 meta points. As you can see here, this magazine is no longer compatible with the G36 with the new magazine attachment. Therefore, you need to discard the magazine and equip a separate magazine. We're going to just use two 60 rounder magazines that'll equal 120 rounds. It still reaches short of 13,000. Therefore, this kit will be playable. If you're wanting to add certain visors or anything to your helmet, this helmet specifically you cannot modify, but there are helmets you can add face shields, ears, other covers too. So if you're wanting to modify the helmet on the left hand side here, you can modify it there. To modify armor plates, again, there's a cog here. You click on the cog and you can modify what plates you want. We could even drop the front or increase the front to a level 6 plate from the current level 5. As you can see, the class has reached the perfect amount. We're going to go back out of the class here, save changes. Beautiful. Another hot tip I have for you all, if you're having issues getting the Metascore correct within 11,000 and 13,000, consider changing the ammo types within the magazines, such as half packing magazines. As you will see here, I can half pack a magazine with M855 and half pack a magazine with SOST. So we're going to bottom pack the mag with the worst ammo and top pack the mag with the better ammo. Now you will see, I can discard both of these now. You will see we have a lower Metascore as well. Another thing to consider is to reduce the meds you have. So in worst terms, you don't need a splint. Splint is the first thing you can remove. You can get away with painkillered limbs, as well as using more simplified medications to reduce the Metascore. A hot tip for you all, the gas welder safety goggles are a great eyewear to use as they have a 45% protection against flashbangs. A great use of Metascore points for your kit because you hate getting flashbangs and not being able to see anything. Another feature of Arena is completing daily tasks. Under your traders tab here, you will have a list of daily tasks along the left hand side here. You're to click on the task and click accept. It'll have a certain requirement for you to complete. I've completed my daily challenges as there is nothing here. You want to accept the task and complete them. It'll give you a lot more XP towards leveling your guns up. To explain gun leveling, click on Armoury. If I want to level up the M4, I will click on the M4 and click on the leveling tab here. As you will see, there are levels to the weapon. I've maxed the gun out, but you will start at level 1. Every time you play a game, you will get XP and you'll unlock new attachments for the weapon. To claim these attachments, come into the Armoury and on the left-hand side of the screen here, of the orange section, it'll have a receive button. Click on receive and you'll receive the attachments for each level. Another hot tip, under your presets, you will see there's an XP bar above each scout, marksman, enforcer and assault. It says here you will receive a double experience bonus on your first match win of the day. Applies to each class separately. Meaning that when you hop onto Arena, play each class once to use a double XP bonus for the first game that you win for each class. There are 2 game modes in Arena, Ranked, Blast Gang and Teamfight. Blast Gang is a team battle in a 5v5 format, therefore a classic search and destroy style game mode like Counter-Strike. Teamfight is an objective-based game mode with a flag that opens up after time finishes. The goal is to either eliminate all the enemies or to capture the flag in overtime. Both of these modes are 5v5. There's an unranked mode as well where you can play Blast Gang, Teamfight and Last Hero. Last Hero is free for all. Imagine free for all like in Call of Duty. It's just respawn shooter. Ranked puts you against players of the similar ARP value, which is arena ranked points, whereas unranked will put you against anyone queuing the modes. You'll be able to view the global leaderboards under the rating tab. As you can see, I'm currently 82nd in the world. I'll now show you a few of my most used classes at the moment. I'm going to show you my HK class. This here is just short of the total Metascore points. I'm using a CPC mod 1 with level 5 front plates, and I've removed the back plate. I'm also using a ULAC, Tactical Sport, Trimidol P22. The combination of these two stims is extremely strong in arena, as it can counter the aim punch effect when you get shot. Often your gun will shoot to the sky or your recoil pattern will go off. The P22 and Trimidol effects with strength, endurance, attention, stress resistance, on top of the P22 having stress resistance, health and vitality, you will be able to counter a lot of the effects of aim punch, and you'll have a strong amount of stamina off the rip. And you will have a painkiller effect off the beginning of the game. For the HK build, it's here on the screen. Feel free to stop the video at any point. Each magazine is packed with M856A1. Another class I'll show you for the Enforcer is an M4 build. This has Zook armor and a level 4 CQC-M face shield. The Zook armor, I have removed the back plate, and we have a level 5 front plate. For the M4, this is the current build. Feel free to screenshot the video at any point. The ammo that I'm running in this gun is SOST for both 60 round mags. Again, when the round starts, you pop Trimidol P22, you hold on for Perfotor, you hold on to Perfotorin for a heavy bleed, as it gives a passive health regeneration on top of preventing light bleeds and heavy bleeds for 60 seconds after it's been popped. A Scout loadout is the AS Val. This Val class is a great class to use. This is the build here, and the rig has no rear plate, and it has a level 4 front plate. Each magazine contains SP6 ammo. The last magazine contains PAB9.